So as the title says, yeah, I do feel that the progressive school is failing my kid with autism. Why? Because I know a kid with autism you need to treat in a specific way so he can learn certain things. But the progressive school that I'm going, it's very, very, very progressive. In the way there is no homework, you cannot fill the class. And if you don't want to learn something, for example, math, okay, we're going to do something else. And it's not that I don't find that an interesting idea, but real world doesn't work like that. And I think if you teach a kid consistently like that and you release them in the real world, we're going to have a lot of kids with anxiety because they're going to think the world isn't that nice, you know? Or you just want to keep them dumb. It feels a little like that. And a lot of parents are concerned about that because you don't give them homework. We don't even see the struggles. We don't even see anything. We don't even see notes. You just say the kid is doing okay until you find out, hey, my kid is 9 and he doesn't even know how to multiply. And it hits you like a shock. It's also when, I don't know, the teacher just told me, yeah, your son cannot count what is 2 plus 2 when my son was 8. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He can count 2 plus 2. It's just that you guys don't practice it because you think it's too military to give them something to learn. I'm like, I get what you mean, but if they learn it and they learn to apply it slowly, it's better than just, well, let's just go on a whim, you know? And with time, they will learn. I'm like, it's a little disorganized. And even if I can understand through autism, you want to teach them in a way that they can understand a little more flexible, I also have to admit the more my son has learned something is when it came with a structure, right? Yes, kids with autism, they work consistently like a robot. The more freedom you give them, the more destruction sometimes it causes in their brain with all these sensors things, and it's harder for them to learn. Like for example, my kid goes to school, everything perfect. At noon, the teachers are gone, they just go to a kitchen, everybody eats, and they go back to class. There's so many days I pick up my kid and he's sad. And I'm like, what happened? Yes, something happened at the lunch. Everybody's eating, palabaring, it's knife chinkling katang. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you guys, can somebody just look at that? And it keeps happening over and over. And I've been telling them. Now my kid doesn't even remember yesterday well or tomorrow well. He doesn't even understand that concept. The moment he becomes sad consistently and that clicks in his brain, you're done. He might even hate the school. Now through autism, we need to try to find him again and get it out. And guess what? It happened. When I go pick up my kid, the kid is like, he's happy, happy, happy. And the moment you arrive, he's sad. I'm like, duh. You let me picking up over and over sad. When he's happy and I come, his brain restructures, kata clash, clash, boom. It became so weird that I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to be like the Jewish people when they teach their kids everything. So I started teaching my kid how to count, all that stuff. Even included a different teacher that comes every Monday paying 200 euros a month just to spend 2 hours with my kid on Monday to teach him how to count in a specific way that she can reach him through autism ways that she's a psychologist and she's doing great. But the moment that I started doing things with my kid, she told me, I see an improvement. Whatever you guys are doing, keep doing it. So as a parent, I know it sucks, you know, but I ain't going to give up on my kid with autism just because a progressive school has specific rules. We need to include all the kids. We need to include all the immigrants. Even if they need to learn the new language, which is Catalan in Spain, we need to go at a different speed. I'm like, I don't care about that. I do want that you push the kids to do better. Not like we can do it today. Nope. Learn them to push. Tell them to push. Because whenever I tell my kids we're going to do this, this, and that, he starts doing it. When he feels he's doing it well, I can see a different face in my kid with autism. Like, Papa, I did this well. And then even if he can speak well, I can see the excitement, you know? And he can see it that I'm happy with him. It's hard work, beautiful. But it's like they are failing my kid. I can just get him out of the public school and send it to one that isn't that progressive. It will be hard. But if I need to pick up my kid every day sad on a progressive school and they're like, you're doing great, everything is good, you'll be a father at home and we'll be the teacher here. I'm like, bruh, it feels more like I'm the teacher and you're the freaking father with your niceness. It feels weird. And something as a father, you have to be rather active. And I'm not saying all the schools are like that, but if I keep picking him up consistently sad, I already told my wife I prefer to send him to a normal school. Because if he's going to be sad, at least he's sad because they're trying to teach him something. Not because you send him always to lunch break and it's so disorganized and you break his brain. So he's not even ready to learn the softness that you want to teach him. It's like a very double-edged sword. And it's something that I noticed that a lot of schools are trying to implement right now, especially in Spain. I don't know why, but I don't trust them anymore. So I'm deciding to do everything on my own and be there for my kid and teach them the best way I can. My kid is going to come home soon? No. Extra special class that he's going to learn words where he is happy. I'm going to bring him some delicious food so he can stay like 1 hour and 30 minutes extra at school with his friend. He is telling me he is having a good time. He's happy when I pick him up, and it's like a slow, it's like I'm pushing a stone, but not down a hill. It's up a hill, and it's a lot of work. But I enjoy seeing him happy because one day I'm not there, and the way they're treating him, softness, they're going to teach him a lot of anxiety attacks, and it's sad. And I'm worried about my little son too because he doesn't have autism, but I see the way they teach him like you're wasting his talent. He's so talkative, so perceptive and everything. He's like the therapist of his bigger brother. And now you want to ruin him too? I'm like, nah, man, miss me with that. But it is what it is. We can get everything we want in life. But if you're consistent and there's always somebody that's trying to change your life and that gives you purpose to do better, hey man, trust me, long term, I'm getting a lot of fruits of all the seeds I'm planting years ago. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Any question, let me know. And if you experience this, hey man, your kid is your kid. The school is there to guide them a little, but it shouldn't be like a day daycare and they're just chilling, relaxing, and having fun. Now, teach them the stuff at home, simplest stuff, just a few 5-10 minutes, but do something because they're your kids and they need help, a lot of them.